Hello, it's Damorsair, and it's been a real fun weekend here. Been having a lot of trouble getting this review up, and this will be my third attempt at uploading it because of various reasons and whatnot. There's not gonna be any music in this video, and after all this bullshit, I've decided, fuck it, I'm not putting any music in any videos anymore. It's too much of a hassle, and I don't want to go through this shit again. And it already takes so much extra effort anyways, so yeah, sorry. No more music. Oh well. The review is what's important anyways, otherwise this is the whole reason I'm doing this anyways, is for to speak about these figures and say my opinions about them, and music is just an extra. It's not necessary, and I'm sick of it. So in any case, here's the review. Enjoy it. It's a pretty damn awesome figure, so without further ado, here we go. Hey, it's Damorsair, and today we've got an exciting Nendoroid to review. It is number 183 from Madoka Magica, yes. You guessed it, it is Tomoe Mami. So, yeah, here's the box. And, by the way, I finally went and watched the series now, and yeah, it's quite a bit different from what I was expecting, but different in a good way. But we shall move to the Nendoroid now, and here she is, and she is quite lovely, I must say. So, just taking a look, obviously her outfit looks very nice. See the little details on her dress. Her stockings look pretty good as well. And her hair is really, really well done. Her twin tails, I guess is what they call them these days. They have Nendoroid joints on them, so you can pose them in whatever way you like, and they look nice with the curls and whatnot. And there's her soul gem right there in the hair piece, which looks pretty nice. And the hat is probably the best part, is that, well, it's removable, but look at that. There's no hole in her head. I wonder how that happened. That's 'cause it has a magnet in the hat. And I guess the head too. So that is definitely a very nice touch. I personally really don't see any reason myself to want to display her without the hat, but if you don't want the hat, or if you want, there is a pose where you can display her holding the hat, like when she's dumping her muskets out of the hat. Then you can do that, and there's no ugly hole in her head. So that's very nice. But onto the stuff that she comes with. There's quite a lot of it. So first, the faces. She's got a serious face and a shocked face, which is more or less for a particular scene that is probably well known in the series. But she also comes with her musket. But actually, I should probably move her out of the shot there, and then it'll focus better. So yeah, looks pretty nice, the little design on it and whatnot. But obviously this is Mami, so she doesn't come with just one musket. She comes with 4 of them, which is pretty cool. And there's just one that she can actually hold. I see I have the hand still attached there. Still, you can tell it is because it's the only one with a peg on it. But we'll get to how you display her with all those later. But for now, the other accessories, she comes with 2 bent arms and also a teacup and a saucer. So she have her tea and such. They are actually attached to the hands this time, so you can't like have it, I don't know, set on a table next to her or something. They're firmly attached to her hands. And she also comes with a bent leg and another hand with a peg on it for holding this, which is obviously the Tiro Finale, her big finishing move. And yeah, this is a pretty big gun. You can see here, it's just about as tall as the figure itself. And it actually comes with a whole other arm to support it. And then last but not least is this here, which is obviously Charlotte the Witch, which rather unfortunately you know, did that thing in the story and such. I suppose I shouldn't spoil it, even though it only happened like a few episodes in. But yeah, it also comes with another arm to support her as well. But I'll just be back now to show you something else and stuff. Okay, so next is personally my favorite way to display her, so far at least, is like this. So we got the muskets stuck into the ground around her. She's holding one in her hand and looks like she's kind of floating about. Got the bent leg there. It's a very interesting display, really, and I quite like it. I mean, it's really the first Nendoroid that's really utilized this base with all the holes in it. Because just to, you know, show how it works is you have these things here, which you just stick into the base, and then you put the musket just in there, and you can just put them more or less wherever you want. This is obviously the one for the one that she's already holding, so we don't really need that, but yeah, it is very cool. And then other than that, I guess I can show you a couple other slight variations on this as well. Then you can also display her like this, holding her musket in 2 hands instead of 1, just using the bent arms to do so. And then also, like I was saying before, you can use this hand with the peg in it to hold her hat. I don't seem to be able to get the peg to go in all the way, but then just use one of these arms and real quickly except I don't have the thing. That's what this thing. I always forget this shoulder piece. That's why. That is why. Okay. So yeah, something like that. Then you can have her holding her hat like that, as if you're dumping the muskets out of it or whatever, like she did. And then on to the next thing. Oh, okay, now it's time for the tiro finale, which I have to say was quite a hassle to set up, mainly because of this arm here. It's kind of hard to get it to line up with her arms and everything, but I finally got it, and it looks pretty cool. Obviously, with this huge gun, and she's aiming it right at your face. So yeah, I don't remember if I mentioned this, but you can move this part as well, so that's nice. But other than that, I guess it's on to the next thing. Okay, and then really quick, here's her with her tea. So yeah, it's nice. I really like the nice little teacups. It looks pretty good, and now I guess she can go have tea with Professor Layton or something. But in any case, now it's time for the last part. Then lastly, of course, is this, which is pretty much a recreation of that particular scene. Again, not to really give away any spoilers or anything in case you haven't seen the series, but obviously she's got the shocked face on there, which was pretty much specifically for this, and she's being face down with Charlotte the Witch. And yeah, it's a pretty cool way to display it. And Charlotte herself, you can twist the tail around, so you can kind of pose it in different ways. And the ears as well, although it's only really meant to be like towards the back there, because obviously you can see if you turn it, then the pegs are exposed, just because of the way that the ears are shaped and everything. They're kind of meant to go with the curve of the figure itself, but yeah, other than that, it's just really cool. It's obviously a pretty sizable thing with already a gigantic gun and 4 other guns and 2 other faces and tea, you know, who doesn't like tea? I don't know. Actually, I've never had tea, so I actually wouldn't know about that, but you know, this is like a seriously packed Nendoroid. It's rather crazy how many accessories it comes with, and I'd say it's probably one of, if not the best, Nendoroids in my collection, and probably about my pick for top Nendoroid of 2011, which, by the way, kind of planning on doing figures of the last year sort of video. I was mostly just waiting for this one to arrive, so because I kind of knew it would be pretty damn awesome before I made my final decision. But in any case, it's a fantastic Nendoroid, and you should buy it whether you even care about this series or not. It doesn't really matter. I mean, I pre-ordered it before I even watched the series, so... But in any case, this is Dame Orsair, and goodbye.